Appropriate and friendly greetings. I'm going to try something a little new. I want to have a conversation. And this conversation today is more about, encouragement. You never know where encouragement's going to come from. It could, we always hear, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, but growing up, and several times I've heard the story of this boy. He was cleaning out his locker at school. He was a nerdy kid, so he had tons of books, tons of paperwork, and he was just shoving it in his backpack, just kind of crying, just grabbing all this stuff out. And as he was walking down the road, just people were teasing him, and this stuff fell down. And this other person saw it, and they went over and they helped. And they helped carry these books home. I don't remember how far the journey was, maybe, several blocks even. But he helped carry him home. They had a conversation. And at the end of that conversation, the guy that had cleaned out his locker was no longer crying. And the next day, he was at school. Years later, he graduated highly in his class and told the person who stopped later on, "You saved my life." Now, granted, what's happened the last few days of this encouragement is not that drastic at all. But I tell that story to make the point. The conversation is what's encouraging. I've met this guy through YouTube. Oddly enough, through his brother's channel first. His brother I've listened to for a few years and has read for many years. And he's like, "Hey, check out my brother." So I went and checked it out, and it was really cool because he's starting his channel. He's got this just zeal to do this full time. And we've had these conversations just short, to the point, just getting to know each other, to encourage each other in what we're doing. And I'm really excited to see where he's going with his channel, because he's going to review games. He's right now reviewing gaming rigs, which, oh my gosh, dude, if you watch this, why not source the parts? I know, I'm a big DIY guy, but source the parts. You will spend maybe half as much and get twice the PC. Alright, side rant. Oh, hello. Did you hijack cups from Mom and Grandma? Yeah, will you take them back to Mom and Grandma? Because you have Mama's book too. Take it back to Mama. Thank you. One of the joys of life is going to be having kids, to anybody who watches this. That's a story for another time. But back to encouragement. I want to encourage you that if you have an idea to execute, do it. This vlog has been a catalyst for me to execute. I've got some projects in the fire that I'm anxious to get off the ground, but I've got to plan a little bit more. And that's kind of what this has been about. So, I ask that you take this journey with me, and as this story unfolds, I hope to become a better storyteller through video, a better storyteller through written word, a better storyteller through oration even. Because documentation is storytelling. When it's technical, it's very terse, it's cold. But you still have personality there from the writer, depending on how they write it. Just like a video is a story, how it's put together, how it's shot, the lighting, the camera angles, the camera speed, those things tell a story. How we relay these stories to each other, that's what it's about. And these stories are through conversation. And that's what I'm inviting you for. Conversate. In the comments, send a video reply, send a tweet. I'll have my Twitter handle in the link description here shortly. Yeah, I'm just asking you to join the conversation through Twitter, through YouTube, through my blog. However you want to get in touch with me, please do. And let's see where this goes. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.